Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So I know some of y'all saw that video I just posted, but it had some wrong information, so I wanted to make another video because I don't like to post stuff with incorrect information. What's the point if it's going, you just saying stuff that don't even matter? But so I originally thought this game was going to be a test for the defense, but it turns out those players that I had did research on and thought that were on the team still, those guys are gone. And ECU only has 4 returning starters on offense. Like, they lost a ton of that talent that they had on last year's team. So, and shout out to Account 22 for bringing that to my knowledge in the comments. But so this game, it's not going to be like the test for the defense that I thought it would. But it doesn't change what you want to do and come out and execute. And the things that we still want to see, like, can we get a pass rush without blitzing? How will Jalen Harrell? How will McGregor? How will Josiah Stewart? How will Derek Moore? How will they look? So this game, with it not being without Michigan going against those seasoned veterans, it should be a way easier and more like the cupcake that was kind of said that it would be. So with that being said, I'm really just looking to see who's out there. Who's out there and, who's starting. Will Barrett start? Will Hausman start? I think Hausman should probably start. And they say he's raised the level of the rest of the linebackers. But we got to wait and see. Is Will Johnson healthy? They already said, people are saying that he's out there sometimes. Sometimes he's not. He's still trying to come back from that. Will he be out there, or will they sit him out just because you're not facing a team with those veteran type of players that can really expose you? Will he even play, or will it be McBurrows and Wallace out there, or or even Omarion Walker? I don't think Omarion Walker is really ready, but we'll see. So yeah, offensively, it's time to see, has JJ taken that step. When you're playing a team that's lost a lot of talent and their defense wasn't that good even last year anyway, let's see it. Come out and shred these dudes. First half, put up 28, at least 28, at least 25, at least 25 and up. Come out and shred these dudes in the first half. Or at least execute, whether we say we want to be more balanced. Let's see the run game click with the throw game. Let's see you connect on downfield throws consistently. There's no reason for this game to not be ugly going into halftime, to where they're like, it's same thing I said on the last video. It's over. What are we coming out for the second half for, coach? So that's the thing we want to see. Also, who will be the third receiver? I say it's Tyler Morris, but the other receivers, I want to see how's Darius Clemens looking? How's Peyton O'Leary looking? What's their plan for Coastal Loveland? I want to see how they're going to use these guys, and are they on the same page and clicking? You want to click early this year, and especially in these cupcake games, get the starters and the guys the team is built around out of this game early. We don't need any injuries. And when the game is out of reach, get these dudes out of the game. I can't stand when you got championship aspirations, the stat padding, get these dudes out the game. Because you trying to stat pad and, put up great defensive numbers, or get JJ or somebody a cheap touchdown when it's almost over. All right. All of a sudden somebody's hurt. Now you're looking stupid because you decided to keep him in the game when the game was pretty much out of reach. So, also, the kickers. Will it be the young kid or the guy that transferred in from Maryland, I believe? Will it be him? So that's the thing. I originally thought this game was, at least on offense, had the chance to be, if the defense isn't clicking, ECU might be able to stay around. But with all those players that I named on the other video being gone, it's just not going to be like that. They had some talent. And I thought, I pulled up, whatever I pulled up had them still on the team for this year. So that's either my fault or I just put in the wrong thing. But yeah, so this is a quick video because the other video was so long because I thought they had more talent, but they don't have that. So this game is about clicking, get out, click, and get that bad taste of that TCU loss out of your mind. Get it out of your mind. ECU's in front of you. It don't matter if they ain't got all those players we named before. Guess what? You about to get stomped. We got a bad taste in our mouth from TCU. We've been waiting to hit somebody. Oh man, it sucks for you that you the ones that got to face us. So that's what I want to see. I also want to see like Junior Colson. Junior Colson said added weight. He knew, the coaches, and he even said it in an interview. He was tackling soft. He wasn't coming with no pop. So when people think I'm just getting on these dudes, no. I'm just telling you what I see. And I know how a player is supposed to look if they're being physical or not. He knows he wasn't physical enough, and the coaches knew. That's why they wanted him to gain weight. Because that middle linebacker has to be a thumper. He has to be able to take on blocks and get off blocks. And when he hits something, it goes down. They go down. Not arm tackling, trying to get, nah, bro, I'm coming with some pop. And that's what the team was missing on defense, that physicality. So that's also another thing I'm looking for. Physicality on defense. I want to see some dudes getting hit, getting ran through, whether it's Hausman or Colson. I'm going to be looking at them dudes close because the linebackers set the tone of physicality, especially since we don't. Also, Rod Moore gained weight. Boy, I'll be saying stuff and it just be coming to fruition. He gained weight. I made a video earlier in the offseason about him needing to gain weight so he can hit and get dudes down, lay some wood in that second level. That's what the defense was really missing, that physicality. The defense was good last year, just, I want to say off the scheme, but they didn't have a physical nature, like a physical imposing nature to them like a Georgia did. Georgia is a physical defense. Like, they gonna hit. They don't care. They gonna hit. As Marvin Harrison Jr. knows, them boys out there hitting. As Blake Corum knows from 2 years ago. Or J.J. McCarthy, them boys is hitting. So we need to get that physical nature and impose our will on teams. You got to hit. Because when teams see that you're not physical like that on defense, they don't care. They start running through tackles. They ain't worried. Ain't nobody out here hitting. I'm running through everybody. I ain't got to look over my shoulder for a headhunter. We just running through. Ain't nobody coming with no hits. So that's something that I'm really looking to see is who out there trying to lay dudes out. And if they have to lay their teammate out, just in the process, that's just how it goes. But I'm looking to see who's out there trying to hit, trying to take dudes' heads off. And I don't want to hear, y'all trying to play dirty. That ain't dirty. That's playing football. That's called hitting. So that's a big thing that I'm trying to see. Also with the offensive line. You know, we got all these dudes, but you still have to get a group that gels and works good together. Because we got a lot of offensive linemen that are good, but you got to figure out the best group oh, okay, this group clicks and they're a unit. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want to see CJ Stokes. How does CJ Stokes look? No, he's probably gained weight. Second year in the system, so he's probably got that patience he was missing. He's probably got that patience doing his little two-step, and then you explode. You don't just get the hand off and go diving in there. No, you got to patience. Oh, the whole part's like the Red Sea. Now you explode. Go get it. So we want to see if he's understanding that, because Blake and Donovan, they understand it. Little stutter step, a little two-step. Oh, there's the hole. See ya. So we want to see that. Benjamin Hall also. We want to see, because he's got that patience. I want to see is it going from practice to the game to where he sees that it's just, he's just that dude. Also, Cole Cabana. I want to see if Cole Cabana gets any shine. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's punt return or kick return. Also want to see who's on the punt return, kick return. Is it Roman? Is it Cole Cabana? Is it Samaj Morgan or one of the young guys? So there's a lot to see, and knowing that they don't have enough talent to really probably make this a game. You know, now it's just trying to really focus in on, all right, who might be able to make some plays on this team? You know, as far as just Michigan in general. Who's went from the practice field and they couldn't wait for the first game? They've been waiting all off season. They done put that work in and they ready to show, nah, it's my year. It's my time to shine. They want, y'all thought it was a game? Y'all thought Harbaugh and these guys was just talking? I want to see who's actually taking it from the practice field that we were hearing good things about, and they out there on Saturday like, yeah, it's real. I'm dominating. This is, if you didn't know, now you know. So I'm ready to see that, you know, because we always get a surprise. Somebody that takes that next jump, and it's kind of a surprise. Last year, the surprise was Mike Sainristil, kind of. Mike Sainristil, Makari Page came out of nowhere last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I want to see. Who takes those next steps and who comes out of nowhere to make an impact on this team? You know what I mean? That's about all I got. Omarion Walker, I want to see. I know he's been dealing with injuries. What's his next steps? Has he improved, even with, you know, being in and out with injuries? Is the technique getting down? Is he understanding the technique? Every day you practice, you have the opportunity to get better. Is he understanding what he's doing, and is he getting better? Every day you got the opportunity to get better. So I want to see, is it happening? Or should he be on offense? I'm watching for that. I hope they don't waste this kid's talent and waste his years trying to teach him to be a corner when he could have just played receiver. I hope they don't waste this kid's talent and waste years on him when he could. I think he could make an impact this year as a receiver, honestly. Hopefully the other receivers are legit. You know, the other young receivers are legit, but that's just how I'm thinking about it. There was one more thing. The interior D-line. I also want to see this interior D-line. Mason Graham, Chris Jenkins. Is Chris Jenkins that they saying he's that dude? Now it's time to see it. Come out there and get you 2 sacks. As much talent as ECU lost, let's go out there and get 2. You know what I'm saying? So when that edge is coming, when those edge rushers are making the quarterback step up, Chris Jenkins, Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Rashawn Benny, Cam Goody, I want to see them get a pass rush in the interior, or even get there first. Make him have to go to the outside, and you're making him roll into Jalen Harrell and Derek Moore and Brandon McGregor and all them boys. I want to see how that interior of that defensive line is looking and how they look against the run. Just because, Mozzie was that dude. And not to say that these guys don't have a ton of potential, but, I want to see it as a unit. But that's about all I got for this one, y'all. The game is on Peacock. I ran it on that before. I guess I could do it again. But it's just, it don't make no sense to me. I know it's about money, but it don't make no sense why that game wasn't on regular TV yesterday. That USC San Jose State. You're the only top 10 team playing at 7:30. Why are you not on TV? Ain't nobody buying that Pac-12 network. I tried to add it on YouTube TV and it wasn't even available. YouTube TV comes with the ACC network, the SEC network, and the Big Ten network. Your network is so trashed, it ain't even available on there. I ain't finna buy it for that one game. If you were smart, you would have had it on ESPN, ABC, one of these regular networks, so everybody would have been watching Caleb Williams, the returning Heisman quarterback, put on a show. There's nothing else to watch. What are you doing? And I get it, it's all about money, but trying to put all this stuff on these streaming networks, people gonna put their money down once on these streaming networks. As soon as the last game they team play on that network, we canceling it. And don't think we ain't. Canceling that stuff. We're gonna teach, the people are gonna teach y'all to stop doing this stuff. You can get your money from these networks, but guess what? When our team plays that last game that's on that network, we canceling it. So your little number's gonna go up as soon as that last game, and we're not on Peacock no more. Cancel your ratings right back down. Peacock, ain't nobody finna be paying for this stuff. College football was great. You had all these games on regular TV, ABC, ESPN, ESPN2, FS1, CBS, Fox. You had all these games on TV at the same time. Now, it's streaming over here. We got a game streaming over here. Boy, ain't nobody trying to buy all these stupid streaming networks. You don't be having nothing on there. I got a 2, 3, 4, 5 streaming networks and almost all the same stuff on the rest of them. You might get one streaming network that has maybe this one little show that you like to watch. But for the most part, they got the same stuff as the other streaming network. It's getting ridiculous. And I know I'm complaining, but I mean, it's all about the money. But this is ridiculous. Like something needs to happen with this streaming. Ain't nobody trying to get all these crappy streaming networks just to watch a game. Well, they want us to stream it, so guess what? I will be canceling as soon as that game is over. I think we got 2 on Peacock in that Minnesota game. When that game is over, I will be canceling instantly. So, but this one, I originally thought this one may have the chance to be a decent game until later on, but with them losing all those guys, this one should get ugly fast, honestly. They just got too many young guys and first-time starters. And my mistake, not doing my research as well as I should have, thinking that all those guys came back. But, hey, I'm only human. I'm only human. I make mistakes. But, yeah. So, that's all I got for this one, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, go blue.